Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been with me before, my name is Stella and I paint and draw some of my own tarot cards. I've got my printed decks as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to find out what they say about you. What do they say about you to other people? And this really is a good indication of how they feel about you, okay? So we've got pile one, we've got joy and jubilation. So I pick cards where there's lots of frolicking actually, and lots of passion. Pile two, we've got beyond words. And pile three, I think I need to keep my hand over this one, but it's called physical attraction. Really love this card, physical attraction. So just take your time, think of your special person and pick a card. Okay, so this is for everyone that picked pile one, joy and jubilation. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to find out what your person says about you. What do they say about you? So this is a good indication of the good and the bad. This is what they say about you. Let's have a look. What do they say about you? What do they say about you? What do they say about you? Let's have a look. For pile one, what does their person say about them? What does their person say about them? Pile one, what does your person say about you? Oh, well, this is quite interesting, guys. So what they say about you is that they are not ready or they don't want to commit to you. All right. So I feel that for many of you, there is romance here. There could even be love here, but there's something where they just don't want to make that last step. They don't want to make that final step, okay? So we see down here you're appearing as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the woman that, you know, makes the beds and does the cooking and looks after everyone and is very nurturing. So you are very beautiful and sexy in this card, but this is what they don't want to commit to. They don't want to get to that final stage. So this is what they're telling people. So I feel like maybe they'd feel that you would be good at all those things. They might even feel that you would be a good wife or something like that. Change up the genders if you need to. You are coming up as beautiful and sexy. So there's something connected around the home here. All right. So maybe they don't want to commit to moving in, or they just don't want to commit to being boyfriend and girlfriend, or they don't want to commit to actual marriage here. Let me see a little bit more. Oh, okay, wow. Well, I mean, this says it all here. So we've got the separation card and we've got the love card, okay? So this person is telling people that they've got very mixed feelings about you. You know, they don't know whether to step away, or they don't know kind of if they're in love or not, that sort of thing, you know. So I feel on one side they feel a lot of feelings for you, and the other side that, you know, they may be thinking of walking away, all right, or ending this connection, that sort of thing. They might even feel that they're making you unhappy anyway, or that there's some conflict between you, that sort of thing. So I feel this person's feelings for you are very hot and cold. All right. Because when we go forward on this, that they have occasions where they want to initiate something with you, but it's quite on a small scale, like they're not putting much effort into it. So it could be, you know, hooking up or meeting up or just chatting, but not really putting much effort into it. And then other times they seem to want to have something much bigger with you. All right, so there's an imbalance in the way that they approach you, and they're obviously aware of this. So they might be telling people that, yeah, I had a really great time with so and so. I really love her company. And other times it's like, well, I just want to hang out, but not that much. It could be that sort of thing. So on one side they might be telling people about, yeah, we're doing this or that. And I feel like people around them, their friends around them, their family around them might be going, well, last week you said you weren't interested. And this week you're saying you're having a great time. So I do feel that they've got very mixed feelings for you. And we'll dig a little deeper and see why. Now, the thing is, there does appear to be really, really hot physical attraction here. All right. So this could be that they just feel physical things for you and not anything else. All right, so the physical side is off the chart here. And what's really interesting is that they're always trying to seek an opportunity with you, to steal an opportunity, but they're kind of sneaky and a little bit underhanded. So it's not like, so it gives me the energy that they're an opportunist where you're concerned. I'll take it if I can, all right, but I'm not making a commitment to this person. I really like this person. I really like doing stuff with this person, but sometimes I don't want to do that much with this person, right? But if sex is on the cards, I'm going to steal it, I'm going to take the opportunity. So they are telling people that they're physically attracted to you, and I feel like they're saying if you're up for it, then, it's good. There might be an aspect between you where you shouldn't be intimate, or you could be in commitments. One or the other of you could be in commitments. Can't get my words out this morning. So there is this sort of feeling of sneaking around and things like that. So that's what they're saying to people. So let's go a little bit further, see if there's anything that you need to know that you're unsure about. Actually, what I'm going to do is see if we can, we're going to see if we can find out something that you're completely unaware of that they say about you. All right. What is it that they're completely unaware of that this person says about them, that they would be shocked and surprised? Let's put that up a little bit. What is it that they say about you that you'd be shocked and surprised? Oh, well, I'm shocked and surprised. Okay. What does that mean? Okay. Let me just see what that actually means there. I feel like what you'll be really surprised about is that this person actually has very deep feelings for you. I'm surprised as well, all right, that they, hold on, let me just pick it up again. They have very deep feelings for you. I feel like this person likes to be free, have sex with who they want to have sex with and that sort of thing. And I feel like their emotions for you is actually very overwhelming for them. Okay, very overwhelming. And I don't know, let me just pick it up again. I keep seeing it and then it sort of slips out of my head. All right. So what would you be really surprised about? Yeah, there's a real emotional attachment here that I think this person is trying not to have with you, all right? Because I feel like they they want one sort of life. They want to be young, free and single. All right, yet they have this attachment and it's really heavy on them. And it causes them some sort of pain as well. Some sort of upset, some sort of pain it causes them that they wouldn't want you to know about. So they might be telling somebody about this, someone that they're close to. There is a lot here. Let me just pick it up again. Sorry guys, it's a kind of a message coming off the cards and then it kind of slips away, and let's go again. So what won't they tell you? What would you be surprised about? I also feel that they could be doing things that they know you wouldn't approve of, and that causes them quite a lot of anguish. Okay, and I think it is, with other people, sexual partners and things like that, or even if they're just thinking about other people, or maybe if they're looking at porn or Instagram or TikTok sort of sexual videos and things like that. So I feel like they have a lot of emotion for you, but I feel like they can't, there's a part of them they don't want to reveal to you. And I feel that there's a part of them that's really weird. There's a part of them that does want to commit to you. I feel like there's a part of them that knows it would be good for them to be in a steady, connected relationship with you. They know it on a certain level, but that's the very thing that they're blocking just now, is that commitment. Let's have a look. This is very deep and heavy, isn't it? So they are telling people about that. Maybe they're telling people about, I don't know, sort of on a very light scale. It could be, yeah, I was out at the weekend, I met somebody, we hooked up or whatever. And they go, oh, well, what about so-and-so? And they'll be like, yeah, well, I really got deep feelings for her. I just don't know that I'm ready to settle down. It's that sort of scenario. Big tower coming in. Well, this is so interesting, guys, because you're turning up as a couple. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and we've got the King of Pentacles. So this means that you are turning up as a couple. So in some energetic way, you are energetically connected. Now, the interesting thing is that we've just got a tower moment coming in here. So either things are going to shift or have shifted. So let's see what they're saying about this situation. So they could be saying to people, or people could see you as a couple, all right? Or they could be saying to people and talking about you as though you're a couple. Now, don't get overly excited about that. It just means that other people in their lives might think that you're the person that they're the most interested in, all right? So your name is spoken up a lot. But let's see, there's a tower moment here. So let's see what this means. Let's see what's the story around the tower moment. It's something about you two. I think it's something about you two separating or not being together. So let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, very interesting. So this person talks about a tower moment between the two of you, and I think this person knows or tells people that they know that they hurt you. And I think that they tell them that you separated or your energy became distant between the two of you when they felt that you had a lot of desire for them. All right, they were aware that you were still really into them, that you really liked them. Maybe you still wanted to kiss and make love to them and that sort of thing. And I think that they tell people that they hurt you. And that things got really difficult between you, that sort of thing, around this tower moment. And there was some conflict and that sort of thing, but there was very mixed emotions that they still liked you and that sort of thing. there was a contract involved here. So it could be work or home or car, that sort of thing, you know, insurance, inheritance, that sort of thing. There's a contract related to this Tower moment with you two being a couple, which could have been the thing that kind of triggered them not to want to have a commitment. All right. And I do see them leaving you here. All right. So I feel like this is past tense. This is what they're talking about. And they had other priorities. Some of them, they might have even had a family, okay, and children here. So I see them leaving you because they felt that would be the best thing to do. So they are aware of hurting you a lot. Oh no, God, this is really interesting, guy. You turned up as a couple here, and you've turned up as a couple here. So I've got Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So what I'm feeling here is that there's deep emotions between the two of you, and your emotions are very matched. Your desire is very matched for each other. Your longing and desire is very matched. And also your wounding in this scenario is very matched. The really weird thing is that you are energetically so perfectly matched. I feel it's a case that you both want each other, but possibly not. Neither of you are revealing your emotions for each other. And it's almost like you are a couple, or you should be a couple here. All right. So I feel like you have a lot of feelings for each other, and it is mutual. It's very, very strange. It's like you should be together, definitely. Okay, let's have a look at this. I think that they're telling people that they hope things are going to change between you. I think they're telling people that they would really love to have some stability with you, to have some more regular relationship. For some of you, they want to go all the way, actually. So, and have some sort of commitment, and have friends and family know that you are an item. So I think that they're saying, look, this is a situation, it's difficult, there's mixed emotions here. Sometimes they want to spend a lot of time with this person, other times not so much. Sometimes they put a lot of effort in, other times not so much. There seems to be something that has upset you guys, which has caused a rift in your connection, and they're talking about that. There's definitely something connected around a contract here, but they are hoping for things to change, and they are telling people that they hope things are going to change. I just want to see if what they're gonna do to make things change, if they've got any ideas themselves. So how's this gonna change? How's this gonna change? Let's have a look here. Well, don't get overly excited here, because the way that they want things to change, if you two are not together at the moment, they think that it would be good to steal a kiss from you, to whisper you some sweet nothings, to get the conversation going again, that sort of thing. Again, I do have a hint here that one or both of you are already in a commitment elsewhere, okay? So they're thinking if they can see you and kiss you and that sort of thing, they can get everything back on track again. So they're not thinking about putting a massive amount of effort into here. You know, they're not buying a new house or a new plot of land or planning a holiday or wining and dining you. They're not planning any of that, I'm afraid. So I think you need to be aware of that this person is low effort. That's what it's saying, is it's low effort here. So yeah, they just think, well, let's just steal a kiss, tell her she's beautiful and that sort of thing. I see you here going, putting up your boundaries with this person. There can be connections to the home, the workplace, and money here. All right, so just keep that in mind, and you're putting your boundaries in. So you feel the same about this person. You're very attracted to this person as well, but you're putting your boundaries in, and they can be telling people, oh, you know, I know she's attracted to me, but she's putting up her barriers or that sort of thing. I'm wanting to make an effort to be with her, but she's not allowing me to come to her home or help her with things, or she's not communicating with me the way that I would want, and that sort of thing. So he sees you they see you putting up your barriers, but they instinctively know that you are mutually physically attracted to them. So they're thinking if they can steal a kiss from you, it's going to change the direction. And me personally, I don't like the lack of effort here to make things right. I feel this is a person who will take what you're offering and is only approaching you in a sexual way. And while they're kind of dreaming about things changing and being more stable, I can't see them putting a lot of effort into that. Okay, so it's a classic case of two people like each other, they've fallen out over something, or there's been some separation, they're kind of still interested in each other, maybe seeing each other occasionally and that sort of thing, but there's nothing as yet that's really got off the ground here. All right, so it's typical kind of dating scene, that sort of thing. You know, that's the same energy. So pile one, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you enjoyed that or it clarified things for you. So if you would like a mini free reading, put your question in the comments and I will choose someone and I will do that on Wednesdays. No one's taken me up on the offer yet, but that's fine. If you want a personal reading, a highly personalized reading, then do jump onto Etsy and have a look. You can see my reviews there. And if you don't want to pay on Etsy, just email me and we can do it via PayPal as well. So pile one, thank you so much and take care. Ciao, ciao. So this is for everyone that picked pile 2, Beyond Words. Okay. So the question is what are they saying about you? What are they saying about you? So this is a great indicator of how they feel about you, you know, in the way that they're speaking about you to other people, whether it's family, friends, work colleagues, whatever. Okay. So what are they saying about you? Oh my God. Interesting. What they appear to be saying, if it doesn't resonate, jump onto another card. They seem to be saying that that it's over between you. All right, that it's finished, that it's over. Here we have the Death card. That What are they saying there? Hold on a second, guys. There's something weird here. So they're saying that it's over. Hold on a minute. Or they feel that it's moved into a position of being over. Okay. So they're either saying it's over to other people, or they're saying that I can see this is gonna be the end, the finish here. All right. So they tell people that they feel that you're waiting on them. So they may be telling people that they finished it, or they're losing feelings here. Okay, and that they're intending to finish it. That's what I meant. They might be telling people that they're intending to finish it. And in some respects, they feel that they've hurt you and that you're waiting on them, you know, that that they've abandoned you in some way. Okay. But I feel like they're saying that they hope to put that right in some way, you know, that they realise that it's maybe been shocking or something like that for you, or it came out of the blue, that sort of thing. And they know that they have to do better with you. You know, they should have treated you better, basically. And they're hoping that there's got to be an opportunity to put it right in some way. Now, I see you here as the Lovers, so they are telling people about how they felt about you, or even about the intimate side of your connection, okay? But it does seem to me that this could have been a third party situation, because when they talk about you, they kind of talk about some sort of survival aspect, okay? Like, I had to do this because to save my ass, that sort of thing, okay? So I do see them being quite ruthless, and I think that they do convey to people that they've been quite ruthless with you. So I feel on this particular reading, it is a scenario where they could have pulled the rug on you, okay? Or they could have dropped the ball in this connection, and it was a little bit shocking, and they realise what they've done here. There's something about the Lovers here. Let me find out. There's something more here. We just saw the separation card come out, but I'll pop it back in the pack at the moment. So let's see about the Lovers card here. There's something going on with the Lovers card, because they're not just talking about a hookup here. You know, this is the Lovers, so it's much more than that. Wow. Wow, this is very interesting. So I think what they're telling people is that they felt that they had a great intimate connection with you. So whatever level you got to, you know, if it was, you know, full intimacy, or you know, if it's online, you know, and all that sort of thing, that's fine. But what they're saying, whatever the connection you had together, they really loved, which doesn't make sense to me, because I don't know why they ended it then. So they're telling people that they really, really loved it, what you had together, that it made them feel really good. I feel like they want to do it again, or they're telling people that they're going to come back in. They're making a decision that they might come back to you in some way, that sort of thing. And around this Lovers, it's really positive. So it could be that you had something really good going, that you had a good connection, that it felt really good, and that sort of thing. I mean, we've got the sunshine card here. So this is when someone is absolutely blissfully happy. So they're telling people that they were happy with you on one level, but I do feel that they've been very ruthless with you, and they're also telling them about that. They know that they've done something wrong where you're concerned, and they've damaged this connection. But this is what they're telling people, and they are telling people that they're thinking about coming back in to you because of this. Now let me find out how they're going to come back into you. What are they suggesting here? Okay, so there's definitely been some sort of ending between you, some sort of separation, something's died in your connection, that sort of thing. I said, how are they going to come back to you? And then we've got the marriage in reverse. I feel with this one, this person, I feel really liked you or really likes you and had an amazing time with you and that sort of thing. When I said how they're going to come back to you, I feel that they're not going to come back to you in a straightforward way. And the marriage card or the really happy relationship card has come in reverse. So I feel like they're not going to offer you the full Monty. They're not going to offer you the full commitment, and they're going to be very blocked to kind of allowing this relationship to grow. All right. Now, I feel that when they come back to you, they're quite happy to steal an opportunity from you. You know, so if you open up the door, basically they're going to step in, but they're not going to step in with the offer really for this to flourish into a full relationship, which is rather sad actually. So I want to just find out, and that's what they're telling people. All right, so they're telling people, yeah, maybe I'll go back, but I'm not going to offer a relationship here. You know, I'm not going to offer this to grow. You know, I'm not looking for this relationship to grow for some reason. Okay, and you know, they're going to snap up the opportunity if you open the door. They're telling people, hell yeah, you know, I'm going to be there as soon as, but that's all it is. That's what they're saying. So I don't understand why they've got the Lovers and then they've had an amazing time with you. So I don't know why they are not wanting to offer that again. So let's have a look. Right. A little bit like pile one actually. So what I feel here is that this person, this is quite complimentary in a way. There might have been something about you which really blossomed their love, all right? And they really felt the full love and the passion, desire, and the romance with you. So I think that you can be happy, or, you know, and I can't think of the word. You can just be really happy that they felt this way about you and you offered that, you know, and it was as good as you thought it was, okay? However, the reason why they're not going to offer it again is kind of because they're in the devil energy. I don't know if you can see that. Let me pop that back a little bit. And all that means is that they're approaching you not with the Lover's energy, with the devil energy. And what it means is that they're approaching you with love, lust, passion and desire, but kind of leaving out the opportunity for this to really flourish. And they're only coming to you in a small way, you know, they're not going to make a huge amount of effort. You know, it might be a small message, it might be casually popping over, you know, that sort of thing. Whereas I feel that they know they need to offer you a whole lot more, okay? And there's something about you here as actually so there's something about you here as a kind of the domesticated person, the person in the home, the person that they could be living with, the person that does the cooking, the cleaning and all that, but not in a negative way, okay? You're showing up really positively here. Someone who's very nurturing and very caring and that sort of thing, all right? But I feel that they've got someone else possibly in a similar situation to you. So they could be living with somebody else. They could have this type of, living with somebody else. They could be married, that sort of thing. Let me just see. It's a bit weird down here, all right? I think they know this. You are marriage material. I think that they know that, you know, you've got a beautiful home or something like that, and they could see themselves with you, but they've got something going on here that they're not. I said they've got something else going on here. Yeah, I am feeling that they are committed with somebody else. For some of you, I'm sorry to say, they could even be making a commitment to somebody else as we speak. That doesn't make an awful lot of sense to me, but maybe that makes sense to you. Just as I said, we've got the proposal card. So they could have a commitment elsewhere. They could actually be literally getting engaged to someone as we speak. I feel like they've got someone in the background, so I feel like they can't offer you that position because that position is taken, I'm sorry to say, which is a bit strange. Okay, so hold on a second, let me just cover this again. Yeah, so I asked why can't they come to you in a straightforward way, and this is why. So what the hell is going on here? Yeah. So this person maybe could have dumped your ass because they're in a connection with someone else, had something really beautiful with you, and they tell people that as well. So I'm just going to dig around this proposal thing. So let's see what's going on here, because there's something hidden here, something deeply hidden. So let's have a look. What's this proposal? There you go. All right. So I do feel on this reading, this person does have somebody. They are either committed to someone or have a serious relationship with someone else, and that's why they moved away from you. And this is what they tell people. Obviously, not everybody, you know, because they just can't make that commitment to you. They can't make that commitment to you because there's someone else in the mix here. But they still have a lot of passion and desire, and this is why they're not going to make much effort. Now, the funny thing is, pile 1 was very low effort as well, which is very interesting, and this is low effort as well. So they are thinking about coming back to you. This is why they can't make a commitment to you, because they're already committed. I feel like that they might be quite established in their life, in their relationship. For many, they could be in a long-term relationship here or a long marriage, this sort of thing, and they just can't look at it. You know, they can't look at the situation that they're in fully where you are concerned. I do feel that this person really has a really high level of feelings for you. They could actually be in love with you, and they could wish and desire that they're married to you, or, you know, or wish it was you that they were with. So this person does have a very high level of feelings for you. They really do. There's something about you that just is very magical for them, you know, and just makes them feel incredible. All right. This is a classic affair situation. This is what it looks like to me. So if it doesn't resonate, you know, it's not your reading, because this looks like an affair. This is like two people have met. One person is already committed here, and you've had such a beautiful time, and then you got your ass dumped, and you separated because they couldn't make a commitment, but they still want to come in, but they don't want to take this relationship further because they simply can't. But we've got these beautiful cards over here. I mean, this is real love here, you know. I feel this person's dreaming about you, thinking about you, that you, what's the word? How would I describe that? You're the person that kind of lights them up, you know. You're the person that makes them, not just makes them feel good. When they're thinking about you, they're thinking about all the things that they want to do with you and be with you and things like that, you know. And like, you could be the one, basically, with these cards here. You absolutely could be the one, but maybe they can't release themselves, so that's why they're just going to make low effort here. All right. And so they might actually be telling people that, you know, they wish that they were with you, and that they think that you're the one, and things like that. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of what happens next. Let's see what happens between you. Let's put that down there. Let's see what happens between you. Yeah. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate, guys, but it might help clarify for people who are in this situation. I feel that there's an enormous amount of love between you, because we've got this beautiful Six of Cups here. So I am seeing so much love here. I really am seeing so much love here. But what I think it is that this person is showing up as a narcissist, okay? So they are showing up with narcissistic tendencies. And what they're going to do is, even though they love you, okay, I feel that they are going to walk away from you. This person could potentially break your heart. And while there's 6 cups of love here, really overflowing with love for you, they're just going to restrict it right back until the smallest cup of love, really. All right, so unfortunately, I don't think this person is reliable. Okay, I don't think they're reliable here, and they could end up breaking your heart. They're not ready to be with you, even though they love you a lot. They're just going to be a little bit selfish, I'm afraid, here. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, so with this one, I feel like there is a separation coming in. I feel like they're going to have romantic regrets about not being with you. And it's almost as though the universe comes in and says, look, this is the way it has to be. This is the way it has to be. And it does put this to rest a little bit, you know. This does put this to rest. So I do see 2 people who love each other who can't be together at the moment. Yeah. There's something, I don't quite understand it, but there's something in your separation that brings about mutual respect, mutual kindness, mutual fondness, that sort of thing, and mutually being respectful to each other. I don't quite understand how that's going to happen, but it's almost like when you split, you kind of know it had to be that way. You both kind of understand that it had to be that way, okay? I just see this as 2 people deeply, deeply in love, and in the 3D, you just can't be together, which is very frustrating for me, because I don't fully believe that people can't be together, but it looks like you can't be together. But out of this separation comes a beautiful kindness, compassion to each other. Yeah, so that's really quite beautiful. Maybe respecting each other, understanding each other, and that sort of thing. Knowing that you love each other. So when this person comes in as the devil energy and really not offering you very much, and not wanting to really offer this to grow into anything, all right, then there comes about a separation. But out of that separation becomes clarity and kindness and compassion for each other, which is very unusual, and a real understanding of each other, and a real acknowledgement of loving each other, but knowing it can't go further. So, okay, so pile 2, that's quite a lot there. So if you'd like a private reading, do jump onto Etsy in the description below. And if you don't want to pay on Etsy, just email me and we can sort something out on PayPal, which is not a problem. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like a public or the chance of having a public mini reading, leave your question in the comments, and I will do it every Wednesday. No one's taken me up on that, but that's okay. So if you want a chance of having a public reading, which is just a quick 5-minute reading, just ask one question in the comments. So thank you, pile 2, and take care. Ciao. Right. So this is for everyone that picked pile 3. This is physical attraction. Beautiful, beautiful card there. So there's a very strong theme going on in the readings today. So let's see if it happens for pile 3. So what is this person saying about you? So this is a good indication of the good and the bad, you know, sort of how he's thinking and feeling about you and what he's telling other people. Okay, so let's have a look. So what is this person, pile 3, what are they saying about you to other people? What do they say about you? So let's have a look here. See if the theme continues. Very, very, very strong theme here. So pile 3, what are they saying about you to other people, pile 3? I can't believe it. That's exactly the same card as pile 1. Pile 2. Oh my God. Oh, that was a surprise. So we're starting off with the death card here. So it tells me that there's been some kind of separation and some ending in your connection. And this is what they're telling people about you. Let me just see. There's something that they're actually not telling people about something here. All right, something about the ending between you. They don't want to talk about it to people. There's something about the ethics and morality around this ending here that they don't want to look at. But we've got the Magician, so I don't know if they're saying they're going to try again or whether they instigated the ending. Yeah, okay, so what I feel like they're telling people, but part of it they're very reluctant to talk about to anybody, all right? They just really have blocked themselves off. I feel that they're telling people that they initiated the ending with you, all right? So if you haven't finished, then this isn't your reading. So I feel like they're telling people that they initiated the ending with you, that they wanted the ending to happen, and they really did it to save their own arse, okay? They're telling people that they've been ruthless with you, all right? And they had to do it, they had to cut it off. But there's a lot about this ending that they're not telling anybody, all right? And it really is about the ethics and morality around this ending. And for them, it was, if you think it was a small decision or a flippant decision, it wasn't. It was a really big decision and a really hard decision for them. This was a very monumental decision, this ending with you. I think that put a lot of pressure on them. I feel that they felt the weight of this ending. All right, it was a very, very serious thing, and I think that they know they did a bad thing, and there's a lot of what went on here that they really don't want to look at, and they really don't want to tell people. All right, I feel like they feel really bad about this ending. I really, really do. I can see, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the Hierophant. This is the ethics and morality. Now, on the outside, there's 2 grey lines, which are actually stone pillars. And what I'm seeing in this reading, which happens occasionally in my readings, is that these stone pillars fall inwards and turn into swords across their chest. If you can imagine that. So I'm really feeling the weight of the stones crushing them, like falling in on them, okay, to the point that they turn into swords. And this is the pain of the situation. So I do feel that people are very aware when they're talking about you that this person's in a lot of pain over this situation. If they talk about the ending, they can feel the weight and the enormity of the pain of this separation here. This person feels like they had to do it for some reason to make sure that they were safe. Safe financially, safe emotionally, safe physically, and all those sort of things. Okay. Now, what's really interesting, we've got 2 beautiful cards here. We've got this lovely, beautiful sun card, which means sheer bliss, joy, and happiness. And we've got this lovely Ace of Cups. So there's definitely love here. Now, let's see a little bit more what's going on here and what they're talking about. So it is a little bit similar to the other cards here. So let's see. So what's all this lovely sunshine and cups of love? What's all this about? Okay, so I am seeing that this person was very happy with you, that you brought a lot of joy and happiness and bliss into their lives. Though maybe you filled up their days with sunshine, quite literally. They do see you as the object of their desire, a very desirable, very attractive and interesting person here. And they do tell people how much they felt for you, or were in love with you, or attracted to you, or really loved being with you. And I think that they might tell people that they really maybe saw a future with you, to be honest, you know, that maybe you're the sort of person that they would want to be with and that sort of thing. So very positive here. However, what we're seeing, very much like at the start here, is that we're seeing that this person, for some reason, stepped back from this connection. This is what they're telling people. And they stopped making an effort, either to see you, to speak to you, to be with you, and that sort of thing. And there was something here, and there's a reason why. Something was going on. Hold on. Something was going on with them in the background that they didn't want you to know or see. And I also feel that this person knew, hold on, I also feel that this person started to treat you really badly, okay? And I think that they have regrets about this, and I think they do tell people, not many people I would imagine, that they did start to treat you very badly. So what else are they saying about you? Oh, okay. Very mixed again. So I feel like at the moment they're saying to people that they can't envisage a future with you, or they don't want to look at that at all at the moment for some reason. Okay, but I feel like they're sort of saying that at the moment they simply can't plan for the future where you're concerned, or look at it, or really have any desire to plan for the future. But the weird thing is that I think on some level they hope this is going to be restored in some way. It is very similar to pile 1 and 2. They really have had amazing moments with you, deep moments that actually mean an awful lot to them, which they can't shake off. And they hope in some way that this can be nourished and restored. I think maybe they even think that you wouldn't have a future with them, okay? Because we've got this beautiful star card, and this is someone who's hopeful. So they're telling people about how they hope, that they're hopeful for the future. They're hopeful at having those times with you again. Right, what is it that they say about you that the watcher wouldn't know at all, would be really shocked to know? What is it that they say about you that the watcher would be shocked to know? I feel what they're saying is, hold on a second, let me just pick up the message again. What would the watcher be really shocked about that they say about you? I think what happened here is that this person may have had some sort of sexual addiction, or was a bit of a player, or was having anonymous hookups, and you were one of them, but you didn't realize that you were. And I think this would be very shocking for you. All right. And I think that they think that you are kind of have a lot of moral integrity and stuff like that, and you're kind of waiting for them, you know. I think what would shock you is that they saw you, which doesn't make sense, but this is what they're telling people. They saw you as a hookup, while they think that you think it was much more than that. Okay. And they're kind of not laughing, but they kind of see that you're waiting and sort of in your moral high ground, you know, for them to step up to the relationship. And what you don't realize is what's going on behind the scenes is that you were a hookup. All right. I don't like this energy here, I have to say. And I feel like they're telling people that they would take another opportunity with you. All right. If it came up, and they would rapidly come towards you if it came up, if the opportunity came up. So I feel like this person is not really telling the truth, to be honest. I think this is what's coming out in the reading. I feel like they're talking about you in quite a low level way. I feel like they're kind of like joking about it as well, which I don't like. Like, oh yeah, well, she thought that we were in a connection, but actually she was just a hookup. All right. That sort of energy, I'm sorry to say. And I think that because they're talking like that, they're not actually telling the truth, because I think this weighed on them really, really heavily. All right. And I think that they actually did think a lot of you. And you are very attractive to them. You're beautiful, you're interesting, you're different, you're gorgeous, you know. So I feel like the truth is that they're really hurt over this breakup. It really has weighed heavily on them, that they really love being with you, and they're actually secretly hoping for this to restore again. So what I feel on this occasion, what they're telling people is a really shallow story and not the truth about you. I do see them saying, yeah, well, if she wanted to be with me again, yeah, I'd do that and stuff like that. But I feel like they're joking a lot, all right? And really, the real feelings under here are much more serious, okay? And I think they were crushed. I think they were crushed with this separation, all right? So this person is lying to themselves and lying to other people. So let's just see about why they stopped taking action with you, because they're very passive here. What's all that about? Yeah, I think that this person had a lot going on in their life. I see them turning up as the King of Pentacles. This means that career and money and status and you know, or just going to work and getting everything done in the 3D was very important to them. And I think that they had a lot going on in their 3D life that you didn't know about, and therefore they took a step back here. Let's have a look a little bit more. What sort of things? Yeah. Now this is really funny, but I see them going through some sort of separation, and I don't think it's with you. Something going on in the background. What's going on in the background here? Now this is really strange, because this is very much like pile 2. I don't quite understand it, but this person had a hell of a lot going on in the background. Now, I'm sorry to say, I don't know if you're in a fourth party situation, because I don't know if they're separated with somebody, and then not just you. All right, so I'm almost sort of feeling this person could have been married or connected, seeing you and seeing somebody else and separated with them, and then actually went into another relationship. Is that what I'm seeing, cards? It's very strange down here. I see a lot of things hidden here. He doesn't want you to know about what's going on. He feels really bad. What's this proposal card, please? Look. Okay, so look. take this if it resonates with you. This is highly complicated. So I'm just going to go through it again. There was an ending here. I feel that this person initiated the ending. I think it weighed super heavy on them, super, super heavy. It was almost suffocating for them to actually finish this connection with you. They do see you as beautiful, intriguing, attractive, different individual here. And I think that you are the sort of person that they could see a future with. I feel that at the moment they know it can't go forward, but I feel that they have a dreamy kind of notion of resurrecting this connection. I feel like what they're telling people is that, yes, they do tell people about the separation. They do tell them that they had to do it to kind of save their own arse, but they also not telling other people an awful lot about this, what went down, all right? They don't want to look at it. They don't want to discuss it with other people. They have quite a shallow story about your connection, that kind of you guys were a hookup, that sort of thing, and that they would take the opportunity again. I see this kind of, they would come towards you sort of very quickly. I think that they're telling people, yeah, you know, oh yeah, well, if she was open to it, I would come, you know, I'll snap it up. But I see this kind of like, I feel like they're saying that they would run towards you and then run away from you. I feel that they're telling people a story that they don't care about you. And what I see is that someone that does care about you and secretly hoping that this could be resurrected. It's crazy. And then I see a situation here in your connection where they became very passive and they were very focused on the 3D life and getting that sort of thing done. But there was some stuff going on in the background that they didn't want you to know about. And I'm really sorry to say, but I actually think that someone else came into the picture. I feel like someone else come into the picture here. It's very messy. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of women here. So I feel like they got really infatuated with somebody else. I'm really sorry to say. And you didn't know all this was going on. And that's why they dumped you. And I'm not quite sure what's happening down here. It's a little bit confusing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick this up. I see a lot of people here. I see a lot of women here. Okay, so I'm just going to pick this up. Just bear with me a second, guys, because it's going to be worth it. All right. So if you've been in a very complicated situation, then this is the reading. All right, because I see a lot of women there. Okay. I feel that this person got infatuated with somebody else just while I'm doing these cards, and you didn't know about it. But then I see another person. I see a mother figure here. All right. So I just want to check what that is, but I want to do a new spread. So just bear with me. I'm just going to make sure these cards are nicely separated to actually do that. Right. So we've got these cards here, and they're all not making sense. So let's have a look. So this is about a time when he was very passive with you, and I want to see what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. So there is a time in your connection when they became very passive, okay, and they were breaking up with you, basically. All right. So where you might have thought that there was an opportunity for you guys to move forward and it looked like you were in love and stuff like that, what was actually happening is that while you were maybe thinking that, they were actually thinking about separating. I do feel that another lover come into this. I'm really, really sorry. I feel like they became lovers with somebody else and they didn't want you to know. And we've got this here. This Empress keeps following up. I don't think this is the same person. I feel like also there's maybe a wife or a girlfriend or something, or an ex in the background here as well. Why is the Empress showing up? So I feel like there's been more than one person here. Okay. Why is the Empress here, please? Yeah, so I do feel like there's, even though somebody else come in and they became lovers with someone else, I still think that there's someone else in the background, a long-term partner or something like that. So you could be in a fourth party situation here. I really do feel that with this person. So this person has secret feelings for you that they're not telling anybody. They feel really bad about the breakup and they won't tell people about everything about that, but I feel people can feel the weight of the breakup when they're talking and the way in which they talk about it. So where does that leave you? Let's have a look. I feel this person is still finding it very difficult to be with you. All right, like there's a lot of pain here for some reason in your connection or in your separation, and I feel like they're just trying to be very logical and practical and not really feeling with the heart here. They feel there's conflict between you and complications between you, and I think what they're doing is just taking a sort of moral high ground here and just concentrating on the 3D things in their life. You know, like they're trying to be kind of like all powerful in this situation, like this is really hurting them and really complicated for them, so they're just gonna make sure they concentrate on being powerful in their life and in other ways. Yeah, like, oh look, I'm in charge of my life here and it's going really well and that sort of thing. Oh. So yeah, I think you would be shocked if you thought that you were a casual hookup, basically. So let's have a look here. So I want to get some. What's the message from my spirit friends? What's the message here about this connection? I feel this person is just putting in an awful lot of barriers with you to not feel. Well, I want to know why they separate. Oh, well, we know. Okay, so they separate with you because somebody else came along. All right, so why did this other person take their interest over you? Simply, all it is, right, so don't feel super bad about this, all it is that they couldn't commit to you, and that's the only reason this other person took their interest. And I know it's so hard for us when we imagine our person looking at someone and desiring them and wanting to spend time with them and that sort of thing. It's so hard. But it wasn't that this person's more beautiful, more interested. It's just that they couldn't make a commitment to you. All right. So why do they feel so bad about the separation? I'm just digging a little bit deeper here. Why do they feel bad about the separation? They feel bad because it was third party, all right, that there was a lot of females or people of the whatever gender you're into around, and they feel bad about that. Okay. Why do they feel bad about it? Because I feel like they've got this real conscience about you, you know, that they feel really, really bad about this, what they've done. Okay, but why? Why do they feel so bad where you're concerned? Let's have a look. Why do they feel so bad where you're concerned? I think they feel bad because I'm feeling that there was something very beautiful between you. Maybe they feel they sabotaged it. And I feel like they really feel like either you were nurturing and healing to be with and nourishing, and you brought something very beautiful into the connection, all right, or they're actually still waiting and hoping that this can be turned around, all right. So I feel a great desire for them they're dreaming if they could be back with you, all right, to make it right. Okay. So what's the nicest thing they say about you to other people that you wouldn't know about? What's the nicest thing they say about you? Oh my God. A tower moment. Oh my God, guys. I love it when this happens. You can't see that. So 2 cards are stuck together here and I couldn't make head and a tail of it. Oh, look. You can't see this card. This was the one that's hiding. What's the nicest thing they say about you? There's something about you where you were so generous and so giving and so loving and so nurturing, all right? And you were consistently this on a regular basis. You know, it wasn't that you were generous one day and then you were different the next day. There was just something about you. You were so receptive to receiving from them, okay? And I don't know, there's something about you where they tell people that it's something to do with like seeing you every day, and you were bright and generous and loving and giving, and somehow this made them want to work harder and be a better person and that sort of thing, all right? And I think what they're saying is you really shook them up in a big way. You kind of cracked them open. I think you cracked their life open. You cracked them open, you know, maybe cracked them open to be more loving and that sort of thing. So I still don't know why you separated. So if you were such an amazing person, and they do tell people about this, you changed them, right? Why is it that you're not together and that sort of thing? What is that? What is it? What is it? What? I think that what it is that there can't be anything right now between you, all right? It's not the right time. I feel like they feel that maybe sometime in the future something might happen because of this physical attraction. So this is quite complicated, but right now it's not right for them, right? But they feel like in a few years there could be a possibility of you guys moving forward. All right, so why is it not right? Why is it not right right now? Why is it, please? So that's in reverse. Hold on a minute, guys. Why is it? Okay. Why is it not right now? I'm not sure why it isn't right now, okay? But I feel like, look, it's not right for them right now. I feel like there's a block to moving forward. I'm not entirely sure why. It might be that they want to play the field a little bit more, that sort of thing. At the same time, I see that they really value your beauty, your physicality. But for some reason, it's not right now. But I feel like they hope and dream in the future that it could work out. All right. So, guys, that was really super long and super complicated. But I hope that resonates for you. It's very interesting. So I do feel that this person does have great things to say about you. But it's not telling everyone the whole truth, and the burden of the separation really has weighed heavily on them, and they're not telling everybody everything, and they're playing it off with kind of quite a shallow story. But I feel like this person hopes that maybe sometime in the future, or thinks it would be nice if you two, you know, could come back together. I do feel that there's been a lot of women involved here, I have to say, or people of whatever gender you're into. There's a lot of third, fourth, fifth party situation going on here. But if this person has really bad behavior just generally and acts like a player, even though they're acting like there is a part of them which has a conscience, okay, and there is a part of them that really, really valued you, and you did have a profound effect on them, all right, and they do say lovely things about you as well. All right, so I'm going to leave it there because that could go on forever. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like a private reading, do jump onto Etsy. The link is in the description, and have a look at the reviews. And if you don't want to pay on Etsy, that's perfectly fine, and you can just email me and we can do it via PayPal. And if you would like the chance of a free public reading, just a little 5-minute reading, put your question in the comments. So thank you everybody, and take care. Ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.